Hey, folks, I don't know. I love O.J. Simpson, okay? Everybody has views about him. A number of people are negative. I get that. I don't believe he did what he is accused of doing. That's another story. But he knows how some people feel about him negatively. And so even with that, he says this in this video. It's absolutely hilarious. Just watch on the video because it's
What a weekend do I have? I'm in the running to get the fourth spot in the playoffs, me and two other teams. But first, let me congratulate USC for their win over UCLA. That's always big for us, SC and UCLA alumnus, that game. I've not been overly impressed with SC this year, but they're undefeated, and undefeated is undefeated. Anyway, I need two teams to lose, and I need to win to get into the playoffs. And I need to score a bunch of points. So Patrick Mahomes, I need you. You're going against Miami and this Coach Flores, who I think should be Coach of the Year.
I agree. I agree.
Everybody thought they were tanking the season last year. They ended up winning games last year. They're one game behind the Buffalo Bills for first place in the East, and they got two number ones and two number twos coming in next year. So they're going to be tough for the foreseeable future. Anyway, one of the teams that has to lose in my fantasy league is the only female in the league, Tammy. And unfortunately, she's playing against the worst team in the league and the worst coach in the league, her husband. So I'm telling him, Chris, you cannot tank this football game. You got to beat your wife. If you want to hold your head up high, you got to defeat her, man. Come on, you can't let her beat you twice in one season. Now, it might not do much for your love life, but at least you can hold your head up high. I'm just saying. Take care and good luck today.
Man, I don't know. Whoever made that video for Juice, I think that if they talked OJ into saying that, they ought to be just banished to friend jail. Friends don't let friends who were accused of domestic violence and did it, and then accused of offing their wife, which I don't believe that he did, say that. And because I choose to remember the best about OJ, because I'm old enough to be able to do that, went to the Niners games when he was the running back with his family, because his brother Melvin was our next door neighbor in Emeryville at the Watergate Apartments back then. This was 1978. And 1978. And so that was the year that Bill Walsh started coaching the San Francisco 49ers. And actually, it was 79, excuse me. And O.J. Simpson was one of the acquisitions that they made. He was the prized acquisition. Expected to do great things, with them. It was really exciting to have O.J. as a 49er. I can go on and on and on. So I have a pre-tragedy, if you will, memory of OJ and a relationship with his family, okay, back then when I was little. So, because again, his brother Melvin was our next door neighbor. He's the one who invited me to the game. So, just to explain where I'm coming from, right? So, when I see OJ today, hear this, and I've never had the pleasure to personally meet OJ. In fact, my one time was going to be, I thought, then, but it didn't materialize at Candlestick Park, which has since been torn down. Wow, time. But for OJ to say, OJ, don't let anybody, again, please record you saying,
my fantasy league is the only female in the league, Tammy. And unfortunately, she's playing against the worst team in the league and the worst coach in the league, her husband. So I'm telling him, Chris, you cannot tank this football game. You got to beat your wife. If you
don't let anybody hear. Don't say that, man.
Beat her, man.
Don't say that. It's one of these things that just, you can't help but laugh. Oh, anyway, subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com.